All right, welcome. It's another weekly moon forecast and tarot forecast for the week from Monday 24th to Monday 3rd of October. This week we have something super exciting. We have the solar eclipse in Scorpio on the 25th. I will be addressing that, of course. And well, let's just start. My name is Aileen, your Mexican bruja, and here we go. So for this week overall, we have first the Ace of Swords, which is about getting a different approach to a problem. And this is likely something that has been happening, and this is something that is a literal no-brainer. You're gonna be knowing exactly right now what I'm talking about is a problem that is being giving you trouble for the last couple of days, the last couple of weeks maybe. But it is time to take everything that you've tried to do so far and just put it away because it wasn't working. So right now, hey, thank you. Yeah, I uploaded this and it wasn't working, but now it is. I don't know what happened, and I couldn't even tell because I wasn't looking at the comments. But we're back. So whatever it is, it's now gone. I can give you the full message for the week. So as I was saying again, just remember. The Ace of Swords is all about approaching this problem differently, looking for a new solution. Then we have the Four of Swords, which is again about backing up. Backing up, do not act on it right now. Just start looking for different solutions for something else that you could do. Start thinking out of the box, but do not act on it yet. This is about respite, not acting at the moment. And then we have the Devil, which lets me know that it's about something material. So what gets to mind right now is something about maybe you not leaving a job just because of the money, whether you're staying in something just because of the money or just because of something material, being friends with somebody or staying like in a roommate situation just because it is a very cheap rent or control rent. But you really need to get out of there for mental peace, for for yourself, for your beliefs. And finally, this is something that makes me a little bit calmer because it is a Six of Swords, and it lets me know that whatever it is that's happening, whatever it is that you're going through, that we are going through, because this message is also for me, we're going to be guided. There's going to be some kind of guidance. There's going to be some kind of energy just working with us and just letting us know that everything's going to be okay and guiding us throughout the way. What needs to be done, just pay attention to the messages in your messages. Maybe some old friend just comes by to say hi. Whatever it is, you'll feel it in your gut. So just pay attention to that, and yeah, let yourself be guided by the energies, by your guides, by your currents, whatever it is that you believe in. So now let's move on to the week. So on Monday the 24th, we have in the morning we're having an energy for wealth and prosperity, but just as long as we are moderate. Everything in moderation this week, moderation and balance. So not just because you can put a price up, do so. It all has to be aligned with your thoughts, with the world, with everything that has to be humanitarian. Actually, I'm just getting this message right now that not because you can't do it, just do so. Be aware of everything else that goes behind, and don't let yourself let go only because of the material part. Then on the afternoon, it is a great day to harvest your friendships, whatever it is. If you have a friend that you haven't talked to in a while, or if you have time that day to go out for a coffee or even just a video call, please do so, because this moon is very favorable to make all of these relationships durable and long lasting. Just beware of the deception. Do not start anything new. This is again coming back to the wealth and prosperity part. Do not start anything new. Just keep working the systems that have been working for you. Just keep doing the things that you've been doing. Do not try anything new just yet. Use the energy of today to cleanse. Well, not today, Monday 24th. Use it to cleanse. I always say so. Just go into the shower, and not just shower. Just visualize as the water cleanses not only your body, but also your soul and your spirit. Let everything else just go away, wash it out. You can even visualize some big black chunks of other people's energy that are just clinging to you, and with the water it just cleanses that, it goes away, and again you have a very bright aura, your own energy. Now we have Tuesday 25th. This is of course the eclipse day, but I'm gonna be giving you first the overall energy of this day, and then I'm gonna go into the eclipse. So this day, it's still having a little bit of the backlash of the friendships, but this is a day for starting new friendships. Monday, it was a day for just going into all friendships and harvesting them and doing something to cultivate them and make them durable, to make them long lasting. But today, Tuesday, it's a great day to make new friends. Use the energy that was here from Libra and just go and be a little social butterfly. If there's a person that looks cool that you would like to talk to, go ahead and do so. This is a perfect day. In the afternoon, you're gonna have it's a great day for exposing enemies. So check out. We're starting Scorpio, right? And Scorpio is gonna bring up all of these feelings of jealousy, of envy, of greed. So just keep them on check. But specifically for this day, pay special attention because they might be warning you of something else. They might be warning you of enemies because this is a day for exposing enemies. So don't just go right there off the rip. Question it a little bit first. Like, why is that person making me jealous? Does she has something that I don't? Is she doing something that I want to do? Or is she actually, I mean, is the actually the energy just warning me that this is not a person that I want to be around of? Just check that out. Again, don't jump to conclusions, not just because it is a good day for exposing enemies. Assume that everybody is your enemy, or assume that every time that you feel something triggering or something emotional is because of that. It's just gonna be heightened because of the Scorpio moon energy. Now, speaking about the eclipse, it's gonna be happening in this day, but like very, very, very early. I think it's 4 a.m. Here in CDT. So move along. This is not an eclipse that is gonna be seen in America because it's super, super early. So we're not going to be seeing it, but the energy is still here. So do I charge crystals? Do I manifest? Do I start something? No. Because let's understand all this energy that is coming through. It is heightening the energy of the new moon. So the new moon is about letting go. It's about closing cycles. And now we have that there is absolutely no light anywhere to be seen. We don't have the moon light and we don't have the sunlight. So what's happening here is that everything that is subconscious, that is in the unconscious, is going to be in the awareness. It's going to be so much easier. This channel is going to be so much more open, so you're going to be more prone to see and to feel more things that you were likely just pushing around, just not wanting to see it. It's great for doing shadow work, but again, use this energy wisely. And I would just use this sixth sense, use this hiding energy to check out, for example, dreams, because you're likely going to be having like really maybe seemingly weird or crazy dreams, but they are carrying a lot of truth, a lot of things that are trying to get your attention, that are trying just to come here and say, hey, here I am, pay attention to me, work with me. This is not something that is just going to be happening on the 25th, on the day of the actual eclipse. This is something that for me, it's been happening since yesterday. And it's likely going to keep happening like 2 days after. So just check about anything that gets you any glimpses. And go back to, I think it was May 15, 16, something like that, when we had the first Scorpio eclipse, because those might be the topics that surrounding this situation that is going to come up right now. And also check out, no, that's it. Just check out that one. What was the energy? Check out right now what is happening. What are the things that you have to get a new solution to? Coming back to the Ace of Swords. So what's the problem? What's been troubling you? And again, understand that maybe the solution is not in the material world. It's more likely within yourself, within with everything inside. I love my new tarot too. Thank you. So Eclipse done. So now we move on to Wednesday the 26th. And again, pay attention to all of the dreams that are coming. I would pay special attention to the one from Monday 24th to Tuesday 25th. But again, 2 days prior and 2 days later, still keep paying attention, because it's going to be showing you what are the things that need to be worked on. Now I have Wednesday the 26th. This is a day for acknowledging the natural cycles, to understanding that everything that happens is for a bigger purpose. So we're coming out from the eclipse, so it's most likely that something was, I don't want to say taken, because this is actually something that we are severing. We have to take this decision. We have to be the ones that decide to get free. We're going to have to be the ones that decide, like, this is not going to happen anymore. This is a separation. And it could be a situation itself, or it could also be like within ourselves, within our own emotional world. Like understanding, like, I cannot be using this defense mechanism anymore. Like, yeah, maybe it was useful sometime in life, but right now it's not useful to me anymore. Right now I want to be in balance. Right now I want to be harvesting more healthy relationships, and this coping mechanism from the past is not helping anymore. And I'm going to be talking about experience right now. What happened to me was that I I don't know where to start this. Okay, so my parents got divorced really, really early on, and I felt always I need to be like the strong one, because that's what I was told. Like, I had to be the strong one. So I decided to make everyone else happy, and even if that was like putting myself away, like making everyone else happy but myself. So I had that old pattern into my mind, and recently it was shown to me that I was doing more harm than not. That it was coming out as some kind of manipulation, as some kind of control form, even though what I was thinking, what I was programmed, was something completely different, like completely opposite. And that's why it was so triggering, because it was like, it is the exact opposite of manipulation. It is the exact opposite of control. What I want to do, is to make everyone else happy, but still, it wasn't a healthy mechanism. It is something that has to get rid of right now. So now I'm recognizing that if I am not happy, if I feel hostage in a situation that I put myself in, then I am free. I can walk away. And it was very cathartic, because it's very sad realizing that I had the key all of this time. Hey, a dragonfly, that's a great omen. Sorry, I feel like a dog, just like squirrel. Anyways, so yeah, the dragonfly is a great omen, because it means that, well, at least to my understanding, that wishes are gonna come true, like dreams are gonna come true. And it came exactly when I was saying that I'm getting rid of all of these old patterns, and that I have the key to just open myself and to be happy and to stop pleasing everyone else and to put myself first. And so it's again getting to be a little bit more selfish. But now, to you, just check it out. Where is this happening? What is the triggers? That's why I always say that triggers and emotions are always super important, and that we have to embrace them and not just let them be. Because I got super, super angry. I got super triggered. Like, you're manipulating me. I'm like, what? That's not what I want to do. That's not what's happening. But why? Then I had to go deeper, and I see how it looks like manipulation, and I see how it looks like control. But I also understand that it's coming from childhood trauma, and that I have to embrace it with care, that I have to nourish myself, and I have to treat myself kindly, because it is all a process. So it's not going to come from the morning and to the next day, but let's just all understand, and let's just embrace that how far we've gone from these days, and that now we actually have the keys, we actually have the knowledge, and we have everything in our disposal to make all of these things just come clear and true again. Now we're actually Wednesday 26th. Going with the flow, trusting the biggest purpose. So understanding that whatever we are cutting is only to make space for something bigger, for something greater. So in my case, one of the things that has been shown to me is that I can stop pleasing everyone else. So by stopping pleasing everyone else, I'm making more room for pleasing myself, for being happy for myself, and for doing things for myself. So again, apply that to whatever it's that's happening to you, wherever your triggers are. I do have a shadow work meditation that is gonna help to clarify if you don't know exactly where it comes from. So just know the trigger, just know the situation, what triggered you. That's everything you have to know. And I'll leave the link probably in the comments, because this takes a lot of time to process. So in the comments, look for that video. So This is a day for active struggle, and it is a day where we have to be protected from astral attacks. So use tourmaline, use obsidian, use these mind defense mechanisms. Take like 5 to 10 minutes throughout the day and start meditating, visualizing yourself with a very big aura. This is a great time to summon and to ask for help. I tend to use Archangel Michael because he's very helpful with his sword, just keeping things that are not from a higher vibration at bay. But you can use whatever it is that you want. Just a simple prayer of, hey, higher self, or hey, guides, ascended masters, please help me be protected, and visualize yourself in this aura, in this sphere of protection. I find for myself that a white aura, it's super, super helpful, but allow yourself to intuitively choose another color if that's more helpful for yourself. So again, use this astral energy, beware of any psychic attacks. And there is a void of course moon on this day. The void of course moon is when the moon makes its last aspect and until it goes into the next zodiac sign. I'm going to make a video to explain this more easily. But the thing is that we have a brief period of pause to reflect on the last aspect. What is it bringing to us? What do we have to learn? What happened in all of that? And this last transit is going to give us like the key of where to look at. In this case, the last aspect was the moon making a sextile to Pluto, and this is going to happen at night. So this is likely something that is going to come in the sleep. Again, I would just keep your dream journal right next to you the whole week, the whole Scorpio season actually. But whatever. This particular sextile, moon making a sextile to Pluto, is about getting more access to the unconscious messages. And the most important piece of information here is how is the dream making you feel. This is going to be more important now than ever because we're in Scorpio. So everything emotional is just hiding, especially if it is like a bad or something that we are deeming bad emotion or something negative. Just sit with that and understand where is it coming from, and understand again that these things are just happening for you to understand them, for you to bring them into the awareness, work with them, and become something better, be a better version of yourself. So don't just because they are scary, or because it happens a lot. Like if you're having actually nightmares, we tend to just like snooze and try to not think about them. I used to have nightmares and then immediately go and watch some cartoons or something like that and neglected completely the message. So I'm telling you this so you don't make my same mistakes. If you are having something, some nightmares or something that is unsettling, pay special close attention, like what happened and what in real life, where in real life did you feel the same thing. That is going to be another key. What you felt in the dream, what made you feel like nervous or anxious or like you have to run away, where in your living life is that happening, where in your waking life is that happening, and that is going to help you a lot. But still, just write it down even if you don't understand it right now, because it's going to make sense like sooner or later. Now we have Thursday the 27th. This is a day with a lot of passions. Again, I'm telling you, Scorpio is just gonna wreck our emotional worlds. And this could be a good thing and a bad thing too. These passions could be something as easy as I want to do something better for the world and just start making donations, but without understanding that maybe you don't have all of that to give. So you cannot pour from an empty cup. So just be mindful about that. And again, this could also be for negative emotions. Like if you're angry, you just don't go and bite another person's head off just because. So this is a day for controlling your energy, understanding that yes, the passions are there for some reason, and looking for the big picture. We're in Sagittarius right now, Sagittarius moon on Thursday the 27th. So understanding what the big picture is before acting is going to be so much more helpful. Think before making any decisions and don't let a passion take over the mind. This is a good day for a long time and for walking in nature. This is going to help you a lot to ground all of your ideas, to go ahead and do all of this big picture thinking, to go ahead and do all of this big picture planning. If you can be alone, please do that, isolate a little bit, but not like escaping from reality, because it's not the same thing to have a long time and be watching Netflix or having a long time and be reading a book than having a long time and just meditating and just be sitting with yourself or journaling or something like that. So whatever it is that you decide to do, please just be mindful that it should be not an escape form. It should be a time to go deep into ourselves and to realize where these passions are coming from, how to better handle them. Again, do the planning for this big thinking and to ground them. Again, this is why a walk in nature is going to be super, super auspicious for this day. Now, on Friday the 28th, we do have conflicts arising. We have conflicts coming. Hey, Patricia. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. And so Friday the 28th is a day for enmity, arguments, and conflict. This is not something actually bad because this is only going to make you be stronger. This is a day to increase efforts, especially in business or in something that you're working actively on. If it's a passion work, even, this is a day where you stand up for yourself. This is not a day to just be passive and just because you want to avoid conflict, just say, okay, and agree to anything. This is a day to stand up for yourself. This is a day to express your emotions like, no, I feel that this is wrong because pa, pa, pa. Or this is not according to my principles, so I'm not going to do this. And this just made me go into something that happened when I just entered that job, like, I don't know, 7 years ago now. Because they wanted me to tamper some reports. So it appeared that we gave more impressions, that we gave more than was actually done. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do that. So these are the exact type of situations that you could encounter on this day. So again, everything that is not within your principles, don't do it. Just stand up for yourself. Be courageful. Be courageous. I'm sorry. Be courageous and stand up and do everything just align with your beliefs. And this is actually going to be more helpful because this is a day for making profits, but as long as they are aligned. So whatever it is that you decide to do or not to do is going to be actually helping you to gain something else in the material world. This is also, we are still in Sagittarius. So if you're still thinking of something that has to give you a solution, if you're still thinking of something else that you want to do and you don't have a lot of ideas, this is a great day to make a trip or to just simply take an adventure. Understanding that everything magical for Sagittarius happens when they are out, doing something new, doing something different. So this is Friday. You could go to a different bar. You can decide to go out with a different set of friends. You can decide to go out instead of doing Netflix and chill, or vice versa. If you were always out, maybe it's a day to stay in and do something else, something different. Whatever it is that you choose to do, just remember to make something that makes you a little excited, nervous, but in a good way. Because all of these things are just going to make new ideas and new things coming to your life. Then we have Saturday, the 29th. This is, again, this is Scorpio eclipse week. So the main theme of this is going to be cutting the things that are no longer serving us. And on Saturday, the 29th, is a great day to just use this energy to go, use the speed, escape, and regain personal power. Whatever situation it is that you realized on the eclipse or 2 days prior, 2 days later, whatever it is that you realize that you don't want to keep doing anymore, like Saturday 29th is the day to just completely cut it. So let's say this is that you don't want to be friends with somebody anymore. So today, the Saturday 29th, you had a whole week to plan. You had a whole week to understand what were you feeling, to be one with your feelings, to understand your emotions, where are the triggers, where they were coming from. And then you get to the decision like, okay, I cannot be in this friendship anymore. So Saturday 29th would be the day that is more auspicious to do the cutting, to do the separation, to do the divorce, whatever it is. Just like on this day, you just word it out. You just say like, hey, this is what is happening. I don't really feel comfortable anymore. Thank you for everything. This has been a great experience. It's been helpful in so many ways, but right now it is a time for something new for me. So thank you, and I let you go with love. And we do have the Saturday 29th also for intellectual activities. So whatever it is that needs a little bit of mental space, it is a great day to do. So if you want to study, let's say, astrology, if you want to study a little bit of psychology, if you want to get more in depth of whatever it is that was happening to you in the week, it's a great day to do so. And it's also a great day to share it with somebody else. Because at least for myself, I discovered that I only know what I know when I share it. because sometimes people start asking questions and I'm like, oh, I have no idea, or oh, I do know that, or at least I know where to look it up. So this is going to be super, super helpful, just creating a more intellectual place. And maybe the other person knows more. So it just complements everything else that you knew. So use this day for all of that, all of these deep conversations. It's going to be super helpful. Uh, we also have a void of moon. This is super, super short. This is 12 minutes short, but it is enough because this reflection time is about the moon making a square to Jupiter. So the beliefs are going to be challenged. You're going to have some urge to help emotionally and materially. This is the humanitarian part of Jupiter. But understanding again, we're in Capricorn moon right now. So, well, when the void of course moon ends. So we have to be more disciplined and more, responsible about all of the things that we actually have in the material human world because like it or not, we're still here. We have to abide by some of those rules. So understanding that the materials have limits, and also like energy has limits too. So understanding where to give and how much. And finally, I'm sorry, and finally, Sunday the 30th, we have conflict, separation, freedom, and healing. So on the 29th, you free yourself, you escape, you verbalize everything else. And on Sunday the 30th, you actually have the healing because after everything else happened, you have to come to yourself and just integrate the new and just understand that those things are gone. They do have something that is called like a phantom reflex. So you have the urge to keep doing the same things, but now we have the defense mechanisms, and now have the coping systems that are helping us to understand those in real time. So it's like maybe you have the urge to be or like usually to say something petty or some snarky comments, but I am now catching myself like, oof, don't say that. Why do you want to say that? Okay, that's not useful. Thank you. That's what I have done in the past, but now it's not useful anymore. So thank you. And now I am using this new technique, this new reflection, this new mechanism. So this is the day to heal all of that, to just make this final understanding of what was let go and what's new, what's the new thing, what's the better thing that is coming into your life. This is a great day for communication for a spirit world. So if you wanna, just pull some tarot cards, if you wanna do a meditation, if you want to do something past life, if you want to communicate with your angels, ascended masters, higher self in whatever way or form, just to speak out loud is gonna be more helpful than ever. And that is on the spiritual realm. But now I do have a warning for the human world, just to be aware of everything that you say, because words are gonna have a very special weight on this day. So understand that everything that you say, if it's hurtful, it's gonna last a long time. And even if it's not, if you told a lie, this is the exact day where you cannot tell a lie. I mean, you should never, but if you do, today is gonna bite you in the ass real quick, real fast. So beware of all of that. And that's it. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any more doubts or comments, just leave them right down or send me an email. It's going to be in the description, but also in the comments. Remember to do your shadow work. I'll leave the link in the comments too. Thank you so much for watching and for being with me. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and see you soon.